long story short, he was a bad guy, okay? He was just bad. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for stopping by and checking out another video of me. Today's video is going to be a story time. This is my second story time on my channel. I noticed that you guys liked the previous story time that I uploaded already. So if you didn't see it, then I suggest you go ahead and watch it. I share with you guys how I went from main chick to side chick. Yeah, so go ahead and watch that if you want, and let's just get into this video. So you guys, let's just get started with this story time. I got myself a little tea because I'm gonna be spilling some tea. By the way, shout out to my sister for, you know, buying me this cup. I really love it. Thank you, Nose. Anyways, let's just get into this video. I want to put a little disclaimer out there, you guys, because I'm not here to throw shade. I'm not here to, you know, pick fights with anyone. So if you know me from that time and you know who I'm talking about, don't ruin it. Don't go tell them and stuff like that. I am just telling this story because I really wish that sometimes girls at this time and age would still, like, you know, keep themselves to the girl code and like not date each other's boyfriends, each other's ex, each other's leftovers and stuff like that, because I'm really not about that life and you should not be about that life either, my baby girl. But if that's you, then do you. But anyways, back at the time, this happened about 7 years ago, so it's not anything recent. And I also want to give you a little background. I came out of a very crazy relationship. You may have seen it or heard it in my previous story time, and that situation led to me to be very, you know, conscious and very careful when it came to boyfriends, relationship, and anything permanent. I'm not gonna play a saint and act as if I wasn't dating anyone, because I probably was, but if I look back and very honestly, I wasn't in any committed serious relationship with anyone. With that being said, I was friends with 2 girls because after I came out of that sick, toxic relationship, I wanted to go out, I wanted to meet new people, and I became friends with these 2 girls. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna call the girl who her boyfriend hit it on me Miranda, and the other girl that I was friends with, I'm gonna call her Nancy. Anyways, we were really good friends. Nancy was in a relationship, a committed relationship. She was even married at the time, I believe. And Miranda was dating this guy who had like mesmerizing eyes. I'm not gonna lie about that. He had very beautiful eyes. He was a handsome guy to see, but his manners were not so nice. This guy had a lot of children, I believe 4 or something, and I also think, I'm not 100% sure, that all his babies had different baby mamas, so he definitely had some drama going on. And with one of the baby mamas, he was not even really over and done with her because she was still in the picture. I don't know what kind of situation that was, but my friend Miranda was firmly in love with this guy, and you couldn't say a bad thing about him. He was, I think they were in a very toxic relationship because he would hit on girls right in front of her. Sometimes he would ask her to fix him up with other girls, like the level of disrespect, you know. One time he even hit it on my sister. So this guy, you know, he had the respect was far away from him. The word respect would not even come up in his dictionary at all. So yeah, with that being said, he was a very disrespectful guy. He would hit on everyone. He would embarrass my friends every time that he would get the chance. So I never took this guy serious at all because I was like, okay, you're disrespecting my friend. If she decides, it's her decision to stay with you or not, but I'm not gonna mix myself into this because why would I? I mean, you know. anyways, I told my friend Miranda a lot of times to, you know, quit that situation. Like, stop it. You don't need to do that. And my friend, she's really hot, you know, she's a pretty girl. She really didn't have to do that, be in a relationship with a fool like that. So anyways, all the things that I said were for nothing because she still decided to stay with him. And my other friend Nancy would also like tell her a lot of times, like, girl, you gotta stop being with him. He did this, he did that, but baby girl is still there with this guy at the end of the day. So we were tired and we didn't feel that it was necessary to, you know, spill any more tea on him because she would still stay with him anyway. So long story short, he was a bad guy, okay? He was just bad. One day I was going shopping and I took the subway to go to the city, and I arrived there and I got like, I think a few text messages from a strange number. And I was like, okay, who is this? And the text messages, they would say like, hey, I really like you and I know you like me too. So when are we gonna work on this? And I was like, excuse me, who this? I don't remember giving my number to anyone. So I was a little confused like right there. And I was like, did I give my number to someone? Did my friends give my number to someone? Who is this anyways? Because I'm very careful when it comes to my phone number. I don't give my phone number to everybody, okay? Because I'm not the emergency line or anything. Like, why does everybody need to have my number? Like, I'm really careful with that. So I was like trying to break my head and figure out who this was. Then I, you know, got to Zara because I was gonna go there and try to find something there because I always find something at Zara. So I was there standing in front of Zara, about to go in, and my phone started ringing. And it was the number that texted me. So I pick up and I'm like, so who are you exactly? And he goes like, well, it is, what are we gonna call this guy? It's Peter. It's Peter. I'm like, Peter who? Yeah, Peter, you know, Miranda's boyfriend. I'm like, what? And what exactly are you calling me for? And where did you get my number? This MFer goes ahead and tells me like, yeah, well, I got it from Miranda. She fell asleep and I took it out of her phone because I thought we had a little chemistry going on at the latest party that we were attending. So I figured I would hit you up because I know you're into me. And I was like, who, moi? I'm not into you, guy. Not at all. I was so shook. I couldn't say a word. My first reaction was like, no, I'm not into you. Not at all. And like, Miranda is my best friend. I was really, really upset by it. And I was like, oh my God, when did I, you know, gave this guy the impression that I liked him? Where did he even get this? Like, this is crazy. So I told him like, you know what? I really love Miranda. She's like a bigger sister to me. I really hate it that you're doing this to her. You should really not be texting me. Delete my number. I don't want you to call me ever again. Ever. And I don't know, but I think I'm gonna tell her. And he said like, well, no, please don't do that. I must have misunderstood you. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, you know what? Hang up. I don't want to don't you ever text me again, okay? And for the record, I'm not into you at all, okay? I like classy guys. So I hanged up and I went into Zara. That was the most, I was in Zara. I couldn't even focus on my shopping because that is how worried I was. And normally I go ham in Zara. But that time I really couldn't because I was thinking like, oh my God, what the fuck? How am I gonna handle this? And you know, the friendship with Nancy and Miranda was so much fun. Like, we used to meet up every Friday at one of their places or at my place, you know, watch movies. Sometimes we would like have sleepovers. They were really, really fun, and I just hated it that this guy was trying to come between us and ruin everything, you know? So once I got out of Zara, I think the first thing I did is call my sister, and her reaction was, oh my god, what? He did what? Girl, he also tried to hit on me first, me now you. No. Because this guy also hit on my sister one time. Like, there is no shame in this guy's game, you guys. I'm really telling you, there is no shame in his game, okay? So he even tried to hit on my sister, and my sister was like, no. You need to tell her. You need to tell her, and now. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. Like, my stomach started hurting because I really don't want to hurt my friends like that. And of course, we all know that he was a dick, but to actually have to be the one that has to hurt your friend like that, that really sucked. You know, that really sucked so bad. I never had to do something like that, and I just wish that I never ever have to do that again. So I hang up with my sister and I called my other friend, who is Nancy, and I were mutual friends, of course. So I told her, like, yeah, so you know, Peter, he texted me, and then I spoke to him, and he said that he thought I was into him and that he wanted to meet me, but I'm not into him, and like, I don't want him to call me, and I don't know what Miranda's gonna think about this. And Nancy's answer was so surprising. Like, she said, like, yeah, well, Peter already told Nancy that he thinks you like him because he caught you several times looking at him, undressing him with your eyes. I was like, what? I did not. I swear to you guys, I did not do that. Like, I seriously did not. So I could have cried. Yeah, you know, I was so upset by this whole situation. I wanted to cry, actually, because I had no experience with these type of things. I didn't know how to handle it. I thought she was going to hate me. I don't know, all type of things for something that I didn't do. I didn't do anything wrong. So I felt really bad, but I decided, like, you know what, I need to call her, I need to tell her and clear my name, because this is just not okay. So I called her and I told her, like, yeah, well, I'm so sorry that I have to tell you this, but I don't want to get the blame for this, because, you know, I am your friend, and I feel really bad that I have to tell you this. But your boyfriend, he stole my number out of your phone, and he texted me this morning, and after that he called me and he told me that he is into me, and he thought that I was into him too, and yeah, you know, the whole story. And she was like, calm, and she said, like, well, okay, well, you're a pretty girl, so I was like, so what? Like, so you're gonna accept it that he treats you like that? I couldn't believe it, you guys. I really couldn't. I felt crushed. I felt sad. And she told me, like, you know what, Jen, I don't take it at heart at all. I don't blame you for anything. But I just know that I'm gonna forgive him because, yeah, I just love him. And I was like standing there on the phone, like, okay, like, so that's it? And she goes like, yeah, well, we can still be friends, that's not a problem, I will never blame you for anything. And I was just crushed by the whole thing, because I could not believe that as a woman you accepted that a guy treats you like that. A guy steals your friend's number out of your phone, and then, you know, go behind your back and try to, you know, get with her or whatever, and you're fine with it because you love him. Like, girls, I want to tell you one thing. If a guy treats you like that, okay, you need to leave his ass. I'm just saying, you need to leave him, okay? That is not okay, and you should not tolerate a guy treat you like that at all. You are a fucking princess, and a guy better treat you like that. You should never accept that, okay? But anyways, long story short, she stayed with him. She is still, until this day, still in that weird ass relationship with him. Unfortunately, we're not really friends anymore. I must say that sometimes I do miss her friendship. But at the same time, I cannot be friends with someone who doesn't value her own and who doesn't even have respect for herself. So yeah, I'm a very strong and opinionated woman. So I don't think I can stand here and watch how you ruin your life. I cannot do that as a friend. I don't think that is what friends are for. So I just couldn't be friends with her anymore. And yeah, that's unfortunate, but there's nothing else we can do about that. And I also want to put out there, like, girls, just if a guy approaches you with something like that, if your friend's boyfriend approaches you with something like that, just remember that the same way he is treating her, he's probably gonna treat you. So don't do it. Don't go and stab your friend in the back, because at the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna make you is a hoe. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And yeah, I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye guys!